Well, the JJ McCarthy era at Michigan has officially come to an end. JJ McCarthy has officially entered his name into the NFL draft for 2024. And, before I really get into my feelings about it, I just want to say right off the bat to JJ McCarthy, hopefully this video can get out to you. Hopefully enough people watch this where this can be seen by you. I would really like you to see this video. I just want to say thank you. I'm 22 years old, so I haven't been around for a really long time to really see the drought that Michigan has had. Now, I was born just a few years after their last national championship before this year, so I have been around for a long time, a lot of that drought. But I just want to say thank you to you and honestly to the rest of the 2023 team who left a legendary legacy at Michigan, leading this team to a 15-0 season and leading this team to legendary status. And I know, Jim Harbaugh's big on that, Sharon Moore, Jesse Minter, all the other coaches, players, the entire defense was legendary. And I just want to say thank you because you will go down in history and you'll never have to buy a drink in Ann Arbor ever again. That's all I'll say. Once you're old enough to drink, by the way. You're only 20 years old yet, but once you get there, you'll never have to buy a drink. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. And I completely understand, now I never played football. I played football in like elementary school, but I never played football even the high school level. But I know that going to the NFL is a bucket list item for you. It's a bucket list goal. And especially if you led Michigan to a 15-0 season and a national championship, you'd want to leave on a good note. And I don't blame you there. If I was in your shoes, I'd do the exact same thing. Without question. Now, you probably thought about it a little bit, but also I feel like you probably had your mind made up. But I just want to say thank you personally. For me, a long-time fan for 15 years, over 15 years now. This was a truly magical season. Thank you for bringing the magic of Michigan football back to my grandpa, who was been a fan since the 60s, 70s, however long it's been. And he's seen a lot of bad teams. He's seen a lot of down years. He's seen the drought that we had against Ohio State. And I know you weren't the first quarterback. You're actually the third quarterback since I started watching to beat them, but you're the only one that beat them multiple times. So I appreciate you, and good luck in the NFL. I'll be rooting for you. Maybe you become a Patriot. I'm a New England Patriots fan. Maybe you become a Patriot. That would be pretty sweet. I'd be okay with that. And to all the other players too, Blake Corum, any other guy that's going into the draft. We knew this was Blake's last year, but thank you for your service. You're a legendary running back, Blake Corum. And just, I'm hoping those running backs make you proud for next year and the years to come. To all the other guys, Mikey Sandra still, Josh Wallace, Jamon Green. There's other guys. I'm sorry, I can't think of everyone. There's a lot of guys leaving this team this year, going to the draft. All of them are going to get drafted, by the way. Michigan's going to have a lot of draft picks this year. But yeah, thank you to all of you for a legendary season. And I'll make a video on Jim Harbaugh once we actually get news about that. I know he's interviewing with the Chargers, but I don't really want to talk about that one right now. We'll see what happens with that. He's done this before. We'll see if he actually does it. Again, I wouldn't blame him either. Now, on to business, I guess. Now, right now, I really haven't been worrying about next year. I've been kind of just soaking it all in, right? I've been enjoying the season that we have, and I'm kind of been telling myself, well, we'll worry about next season. You know, when the summer comes around, you know, we got spring practice in April. You know, we'll see, you know, the summertime is when things and the hype for college football starts to come back up and, you know, starts to rise again. And, you know, the NFL is in full swing right now. So we've been watching the NFL and been invested in that right now. But, who could replace JJ McCarthy? It's very large shoes to fill, honestly. There's a few options. Now, me personally, I would like Michigan to stay in-house. Now, I know I don't make the decisions, but we've got a few options. And even some options through the transfer portal. Now, none of these are going to be for sure, but right now, in terms of super hyped up guys, at least guys that guys like Jim Harbaugh have been praising, is Alex Orji. Now, Alex Orji in 2023 has been mostly a running threat for us in 2023. In fact, he reminds me a lot of Jalen Milroe. I haven't seen him throw the ball a lot, but he's got crazy running ability. And he honestly, Alex Orji could honestly win the starting job next year. Now, I know we also have guys like, I think we have Jack Tuttle still and a couple other guys. And Tuttle looked pretty good in 2023 too, with a limited amount of snaps that he had along with Alex Orji. Jack Tuttle actually was given the opportunity to throw the ball a little bit more. Now, we also have a 5-star quarterback coming in, Jaden Davis. Again, he would be in-house, a guy that came from Michigan, built up through the program and, enriched, I guess, I don't know if that's really the right word, into the culture at Michigan. But if Michigan doesn't feel, I guess, comfortable with any of those guys, we could go through the transfer portal. Whatever works. Now, I feel like it's a long shot. Taulia Tagovailoa from Maryland, if he gets a 6th year of eligibility, he could come to Michigan. I would be very happy with a transfer quarterback from Maryland. Taulia Tagovailoa, he was fantastic for them. He would have an opportunity to go and play for a much better team than Maryland. Now, of course, Taulia Tagovailoa gave us Michigan headaches the last couple of years. And maybe he goes to Michigan if he is granted a 6th year of eligibility. We still don't know for sure yet if he will get it. But if he is granted it, he could win that starting job. He could go to Michigan, win the starting job at Michigan. So those are just a few options. Jaden Davis, Jack Tuttle, Alex Orji, and maybe a Taulia Tagovailoa. Or we can get a different quarterback from the portal. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens with 2024. As of right now, it's mid-January, and we've got about 8 or 9 months before any college football. So I'm not super worried about it right now. So I will. We'll worry about it. I'll worry about it when the time comes to worry about it. For right now, I'm just going to enjoy this national championship win. And yeah, that's basically it. More videos coming soon. I still have the Michigan, my journey as a Michigan football fan, or I guess I'm gonna kind of call it like the fall and rise again of Michigan football, and it's gonna be a pretty in-depth video. I have been procrastinating. I probably could have had it pretty close to done by now, but I have been procrastinating on that video, so it will get out eventually. It's just gonna take some time, and other videos will be coming out. I'll be streaming possibly later today. I guess when you're watching this, it'll be Monday. And for NFL wildcard, and then I'll be back for the divisional round. I want to kind of stay busy on YouTube. I don't want to just completely disappear because football's done. Videos will obviously be less common, less frequent. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the update for now. To JJ McCarthy, thank you.